Hey everyone, I'm hopping on here to share something that's a bit close to heart, well, quite a bit close to heart, and in hopes that I can maybe help some of you to consider your decisions that you make on a daily basis. I recently learned that my chances of being able to become pregnant are very slim. Many of you know that I have endometriosis, which I had surgery for over a year ago, and after that it's back, and we just know it is. So I have all the pain that came back. It went away for a while after the surgery, but it definitely came back. And so that, of course, is or could contribute to some infertility. But the other piece to it all is that I learned that my egg production is really low. And not to mention, I'm going to turn 36 in a few months. So there's a lot of factors that are contributing to it. But my biggest concern was the egg production. And so we have options. There's always IVF, of course, but I wanted to see what was going on with my hormones, before injecting more hormones in me to try to boost something. And so I've been meeting with Heather Shepard. She's a homeopathic practitioner, and really it's been a pretty insightful and enlightening experience, I would say. I never really considered how much steroid use, I don't like saying that, I don't inject steroids, but use of steroids for topical treatments, for any sort of treatments, in the medical field, how they can have a huge impact on your hormone development and maintenance. And so I realized really quickly, in looking back and flipping through the years in my life, that I have had a lot of prescriptions of various steroids that would help remedy things. Let's say remedy, fix things. For example, I've had bad rashes, and I was given steroid cream to help with those rashes, and a couple of the steroid creams didn't work, so they just kept increasing the intensity of the steroid cream until it worked. And so I've used it for that. I've used steroids for my hearing loss. After, some of you may remember, after I had that sudden sensorineural hearing loss, I ended up getting steroid injections in my ear, so they went into my middle ear. And that was, once a week for 6 weeks. And so where else do those steroids go other than your body absorbing them? I've had, recently I had shingles. And so, of course, the remedy for that, and I can't say remedy, it's not a remedy. The doctor's reaction to those things are to give you steroids. And so I was using a lot of topical steroid cream for the shingles. And your body just absorbs those things. Lots of, pills for different ailments. I just, in looking back, I've had a lot of use of pharmaceutical steroids. And so that could have impacted, my fertility, or at least my hormone production. And then in addition to that, I was realizing, gosh, all of the meats that I eat, they probably are injected with hormones or antibiotics, or, and so I'm trying to go down the path of trying to heal from the inside out first, before then looking at even the option of IVF or what that may even mean for me. I'd rather get whole and healthy myself and see if that helps. But it's a journey, and for any of you who do have the opportunity to really consider, what kind of meats you're eating, or what kind of steroids you're being prescribed, I would encourage you to really think through the implications of those on your body and on your hormones in general. I've never really been so interested in hormone health until now. And so luckily I have people guiding me through the learning process, and I'm slowly trying to take it all in and make adjustments accordingly. But it still doesn't really fix like the emotional component to all of this. It's been a hard couple of months after learning that the chances to get pregnant are pretty low. I have grown up wanting to be a mom. I'm sure those of you who saw me grow up, you saw that I had hundreds of dolls and I would take care of them every day. I was the second mother to my younger siblings, which I know that they weren't so fond of that. And even my mom would tell me to stop mothering. Anytime I played with Legos or Connects or Lincoln Logs, any of those, I always was building a daycare center. And so when I was young, I love kids. And that showed when I couldn't even comprehend it when I was little. And so it's challenging. And I think that there's also another component where, both of my sets of grandparents each had 5 kids. My mom had 7 beautiful kids. And so I think my whole life I thought getting pregnant was easier, that it was, and I was like nervous about it being too easy. And now I guess I never even considered the fact that I could potentially have that challenge. So with that said, I know that there are several other people out there who are facing a very similar thing, and I just encourage you to look into your hormone health first. Who knows if it's gonna work to heal from the inside, but I'm really hoping that it does. And worst case scenario, I just get healthier. But yeah, so that's just a little bit of what's going on. And I'm praying for some type of healing within my body that I might need, that I don't even know that I need. So please send good vibes this way.